Sometimes plans fall through. Talks can fail from time to time. Many species are careful and allow at least one means of peaceful politics. Ever since the humans. Many thought them to be cuddly, slightly sex-obsessed mammals from a near-threshold gravity planet. No one expected them to really need their centrifuges. Most thought the spinning elements of their craft were there for stabilization and material refinement. No one expected them to use hazardous chemicals condensed into solid bricks to propel themselves into orbit, or propel things into you at orbital speeds. Doubly surprising when those beings either exploded or started rampaging for your ship, launching submunitions to rend crew and rupture bulkhead alike. Humans are the reason diplomats take their jobs seriously now. Sure, friendly states or incompatible species have their token appointees, but now, diplomats are some of the best and brightest. Their job is formulating plans, pacts, and tugging whole burgeoning empires to their vision or corporation. Heads of state barely get to act in their own capacity, with diplomats constantly pulling the fabric of law and treaty, taught to satisfy the leeway other diplomats pull on. But possibly the biggest reason why we all try so hard to get along are the diplomats of the human delegations. More commanders of states than diplomats, they hold knowledge of the wider galaxy and hold their stations with pride. Every single one of them wants to brag on being the best, safest, least dependent, as though they are the shepherds of the region, species, coalition they are assigned to. They remind us that humans are cuddly, sex-crazed hygiene monsters who satisfy their primal desires through competition and argument. Because Quafford War may sip tea and call it unlivable, while humans are rent to vapor on their own munitions they forgot about, and continue marching, angrier. No one breaks the human rules. No one lets their diplomat rebuke them. No one. Even companies and pirates will turn over their treasures to a human in a suit, even if only for a human lawyer. No one wants to taste human metal again. The nomads hold no slaves. They celebrate and lavish their best and most useful workers, even finding places where their most useless of dead weight can properly perform. The companies do not retain pay or charge for worker amenities, and some even cover medical costs for their workforce, not very concerned over employee welfare because of it. War even is a declared and properly embattled affair now. One city, or station, or factory, or mansion is donated to be the location of contest, and whoever takes it wins some amount of territory or resources that the war was over. It may not last forever, but representative forces fighting an agreed-upon location is better than burning a rebuilding town over the local mine. And the humans are given no reason to evolve themselves. Their diplomats can weave their fine nets of industry and geography, while the people of the galaxy recover in isolation. Because when all other means are exhausted, the human weapons, powered by their angry polymers, get drawn. Everyone has at least one. No one can withstand them, and only one species is willing to push through them. It doesn't matter what the contract says when your workers have mined your factory with undetectable mining charges. No one cares if you hold their leash when they hold a human cannon. No one cares what deal is drawn unless a human is there to punish whoever breaks it, even if only there in spirit and at Maker's mark.